Hi everyone. So this week we were asked to talk about something that helps with assessments in our classroom, and it actually, the first time reading the assignment, I was taken back to something that I used in college in my college classes, and it's this device right here. It's called an iClicker. So what would happen is teachers would, in the middle of going over notes or going over slides, there would be a question on a slide, and she would press some buttons and we would take a minute to answer a question. It was a multiple choice question based, and we would choose, A, B, C, D, or E. And it garnered like immediate results so that she could take sort of a quick assessment to see how we were doing with the notes and if we had any, issues understanding the material that our professors were talking about. So, and I have a couple examples of that. So I just really like this idea for classrooms as well, especially now after looking, through the clicker pictures and stuff like that. There is an app for the clicker now as well, so you don't even need the devices, which probably would cost a lot of money to get for each student. But the fact that you can use it in an app form is so easy. So essentially, it's like a small version of Kahoot instead of multiple questions. It's just seamlessly blended into your notes or PowerPoint slides or anything like that. So you don't have to take a lot of time switching to something else, which is what I really like about it. So what it looks exactly like this. So, a question is here, and when you have your clicker program open, there's just a little box up here with all of the controls that you need. So she'll post the question like this, and she'll press this play button up here. And so once you press the play button, a timer will go on, and it'll time how long the poll has been up for, no more than a minute, usually 30 seconds. And it also garners how many people are answering. So it's really great way to, in college when we had, 100-person lecture class, it was really great way for participation and to take attendance as well. So after you stop the poll, which you do here, you would go and you could press this button and it shows you the results. So it shows you how many people chose each answer. And then as the teacher or the professor, you can choose the right answer as shown here, and it'll show you how many people got the correct answer. So in this, question, essentially, if only one person got it right, that would mean that I would go back and review this material again before moving forward to ensure that all of my students understood what was happening. So I really like the idea that this comes in an app form now, so that it's more accessible for multiple different classes. And I just really think it's a great way to do sort of a formative assessment to kind of just see, where everybody is at before you get to the end of a unit or right before reviewing for a test. And I've had clicker quizzes where, the first 10 minutes of class is just kind of rapid fire questions. So it's, instead of one question posted on the slides, it's actually 10 slides worth of questions. And it counts as a quiz. And so you can integrate it with any learning management system, which I think is really cool. And I used Canvas and Sky in college. So our clicker participation and our clicker grades were always integrated into our LMS at some point. So I think it's a really great use of assessment data, and you can look at the results, which is also good. And I definitely look forward to using it in my classroom.